Hi, I'm John from Caravan Connections. I'm going to show you how your van works. So this one here, you open up, and this is for your toilet flush. So you fill this wee tank up, it's about 15 litres, put some pink stuff in there, and then your toilet's all good to flush. This is where your cassette is. With these wee handles, you unlock it, and then you lock it again. Take the key out, turn that, and then you can pull your cassette out by lifting that up, pull out, then you turn that around and dump it at the dump station. The reason I said lock the handle, because when it's like that, all you do is push it in there and it's locked. Okay. This is your grey water container. Okay. So under here, you'll see the handle. So at the moment it's turned off. So you turn it around. Now it's turned on. It'll drain down into your pipe. Okay. And then you can take these off just by doing these wee clips there. Pull that out. Put your wee bung in. Close it off, and that just saves the dust from collecting in there. And you can do the same with these. Okay. And the back one, that's just a breather. Okay. Then we come down here, got your battery box. Okay, so your battery's in there. That's where you plug in your power cord, and there's behind there's the key for your movers, which I'll show you how to work your movers when you come to pick your caravan up. Okay. Key to lock that. Key in. Lock it. Okay. Now this, you've got a barrel like this, so you put your pump in. Okay. So it's got a wee pump on the end. Got a wee pump, so you put that in. So you've got two entry points. So that one there is direct to your taps. Okay. And the one above it is direct to tank. So if you just want to fill your tank up, you put it in that top one, or if you just want to use it for your taps, you just put it in the bottom. Okay, this one's here. If you have an outdoor shower, you can plug it into there. Okay, that's your wee breather for your gas. Here we go around here. You got your gas bottle. Turn your gas on, but you've got to make sure you turn your gas off when you're travelling. Okay. And then you've got the leg winder. Then you go around here. This wee one here, that's for gas. So you get a wee connection, put in there, and you can use your gas barbecue off the gas bottles in your front locker. This one here is a wee side door. So unlock that, then lock it again. Open it up, and that goes in underneath the seat. Okay. And then you got one for a plug outside. Right, we go to the caravan. This is your main control panel. So you turn that on, it turns your 12-volt on. Okay. This button here is for your awning light. This one's for the main lights inside, so you push that and they all come on. Same with that one. Now you got your water hooked up, you can push your pump on. Okay. Now with having your tanks, if you push this arrow here and you look down here, you go down to settings here, just go up at the down arrows. So you look for your water, solar power, battery, full tank. Okay, so when you want to fill your tank, you go to that one and then you push the button and it turns it on. And okay, that's showing you that your tank's full at the moment. So when you want to fill your tank up, make sure you go to here and then just go on, and then you'll be able to fill your tank up. Okay, turn that off. Okay, so down here this is where you change everything for your water. So that one there is going internal tank. So you turn that wee knob there straight down the way it is, and then you'll be feeding off your tank. If you want to go from there straight to your taps from your barrel, all you do is you turn that wee one round like that. Okay, put it back down the tank. Now these two wee yellow ones, in winter time when you're not using your caravan, you flick them up and that will drain your water out of your pipes and your hot water cylinder, and I think it does your tanks as well. Okay, and that just stops it from freezing, but it's all on there, so you'll be able to work that out. Okay, then we'll go up to this wee panel here, push menu. Now at the moment we've got everything on gas. As you can see, it's on gas. We are plugged on the power, but we're just showing you that everything works on gas. Okay, so we've got the hot water on, that's full, that's just half level. Okay, now if you want to use the power, you can just go turn the power on. It's got 3 settings. Okay, and when you don't want to use power, just hit the blue one and now the power's off. Gas, same, blue, it's off. Okay, so I'll push that back on. Temperature, so if we click out of here, and it's saying the room temperature is 16.5. okay, so when you go into here and you go to temperature, you got to make sure it's, push the button, make sure it's over what the room temperature is for it to actually work. Okay, so we'll just put that back down, we don't need the heater on. Nice day. Okay, and you just go back to the main one, and it's saying the temperature in here is 17 degrees now. Okay, alright, so now we come to your gas oven, and it's got one electric hob, so you got to make sure that's up, because if you got your gas going, you pull that down, it'll turn off the flame, but it won't turn off the gas. Okay, so this wee button here is for your gas. You click it, so you turn them on, push the button, and then you've got gas. Okay, so with this here, if we push that and pull it down, it cut the flame off, but the gas is still going, so you've got to make sure you turn that off. Okay, and then you've got your wee grill under here, which is this one here. So let's turn the phone around, push the button in, push the wee clicker. Oh, I turned it around first. Round, push in, hold it, click the wee button, and then you got your gas going and under there. Okay, hold it in for a wee bit. Oh. Just gotta let it heat up a bit. Take it off, and then you're all good to go to cook your toast. Okay. And then same with your oven, that one there, turn, push in, it's got an automatic one, so that's good. Hold it in there, you can see the wee flame down in under there. Just gotta let it heat up a bit, and then you're all good to cook your roast chicken. And then you got a button there for your light, just push that on, and you got your oven light. Okay, and one electric hob, so that will only work when you're plugged into power. It's the same with all the plugs and the microwave, so they'll only work when you're plugged into power. Okay, now we come to your fridge and freezer, which I'll have to open both so you can see where you go. So here's your wee control panel here. Oh, it's nice and cold. So at the moment we've got it on gas, which is running nice and cold, and it's pretty good. Now the battery will only work when you've got it hooked up to your car. Okay. Yep, and you just push on there. Now it's on electric. So we'll put it back on the gas, showing you that it's work on gas. It's nice and cold, and then you've got your temperatures here. So you just push that button and it makes it go up and down. Okay, so make it nice and high, and then yeah, it will call you care of everything. So with this, when you turn it off, hold on that. Okay, so when you turn it back on, it'll automatically go to what you had it on. So when you turn it back on, clicks on, it automatically goes to gas. Okay, but you've got to make sure you turn this off when you're traveling. Okay, because although you turn your 12 volt off, this will keep going. So you've got to turn this off automatically. Okay, so just hold that in, turn it off, and then you're all good to go. Okay. Turn that back on, make it nice and cold for you. Okay. Now you've got a solar panel, which the controller's up in this wee room there. Okay, it's just saying it's on and it's picking up some rays. There we go, here under the bed. This is your main fuse panel. Okay, so on this one here, you got your 12 volt fuses. Okay, so it's got numbers in there. You see the numbers beside it, down on the side here. That tells you what they are. Okay, then this one is your 240 volt fuses. Okay, now this one here, that's a charger. If you leave that one on because it charges your battery when you're plugged into power. Okay, if you plugged into power and you park somewhere where it's real sunny, you can turn that one off because you've got the solar panel on, collecting all the rays. So during the daytime you can turn that off, get all the rays. That's so you don't overcharge your battery. You can overcharge your battery, okay, and then yeah, you don't want to do that. This one here, you push that one on. If you push that one on, that means that's for the electric heating and hot water. So if you had that turned off and you go to that wee control panel and try and put your heating on electric and it doesn't work, it's because this wee button's not pushed in. Okay, you push that in, you can leave that on. Okay, and then we go to your here to the toilet. Okay, so that wee bit I told you about outside to fill up your flush. So when you push the button, it's got some water in it and it flushes your toilet. Okay, and then down here you've got your wee flap that opens and shuts. Okay, so you do your bit, open it up, do your business, flush, and then close it up again. Then you got your shower, which is self-explanatory. Okay, and I'll just go back to this control panel. That's the voltage for your battery. Okay, so when it starts getting down to about, it's up 14.2 because we're plugged into power. Normally it would be sit around 13.5. So once it starts dropping, it drops down to 11.5, you want to plug in so your battery will get charged up, because if you drop it any below 10, your battery is completely flat. Okay, so you want to keep an eye on that. So if it's getting too low, plug in, charge it up. Yeah, you don't want to overcharge it, you don't want to undercharge it. Okay, if you drain your battery completely, you'll stuff it. If you have too much power going into it, it can stuff your battery as well. Okay, and that's how your caravan works. I hope you enjoy.